It is the singles tournament, the team tournament. We have our finals. We're ready to go. And now we had a qualifier yesterday. I'm Christian Harloff.
I'm Ken Knapsack. We got some hot action ready to invade your TVs.
Yeah, nice, Ken. So we just had our qualifying.
Is that not
yesterday.
right?
Yeah, kind of. But we had a qualifying match yesterday. It was a fatal five-way. The favorite going into that was either Scott Mance or Robert Meyer Burnett.
Right.
We had a surprise guest in Ben Bateman who crushed it. Looked like he was going to take it to the bank. And Jason Inman comes in, wins it. Now he'll be playing John Roca here in the first round.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, Bateman's having nightmares about my big fat Greek wedding right now.
He sure is, because of that, Jason Inman is in the tournament playing John Roca. Someone else that is in the tournament is John Roca's team partner, Mighty Matt Knost. And he gets his first shot in the singles tournament. We've seen that he's had great success in the team tournament, but he's going up against quite possibly someone I know very well. That is the Insneider, Jeff Sneider, who is part of the most dominant team we have ever seen, quite possibly the best champion entity that we've ever had in the Schmoedown in the Patriots.
Yeah, I a few weeks ago had Jeff Sneider on the Inside Schmoedown program we do there, and he's so confident, but in a calm, chewing a toothpick kind of way, and he feels he's the best of the Lions Den.
Oh, he does.
He feels
thinks
that
this
yeah.
is his.
Yeah.
He thinks this is his. He thinks because there are a couple things going against his way, he is determined to make it all the way to the final so he can go up against me at the Spectacular. And that's what it's all about. Whoever wins this tournament will face me at the Schmoedown Spectacular in December for the gold. And I know that Sneider really wants it and Knost really wants it. So we're going to find out today what's going to happen. Knost comes into this a heavy underdog, but we've seen what he's been able to do. Matt Knost over the last 5-6 months has been on fire in this league.
Yeah, you know, I think it's because he is with a partner, John Roca in top 10, who he's the outlaw. He's a boisterous, big personality, and that Knost could maybe be lost in that tidal wave sometimes. I think if you do that, you're committing a sin. You cannot overlook Matt Knost.
No, you can't. And we're going to see there's a lot of bad words here, obviously, with the two of them. Knost, way to get into this tournament, he made himself 2-2 when he beat the manager of the Lions Den in Tom Dagnito. And we're going to see right now a couple of those words. Here we go.
Here we are at the start of the Ultimate Schmoedown Singles Tournament. Today I'm taking on a lowly member of the Kitten Club, a guy that's running his mouth. He thinks he's going to win this whole thing. I think he's lost twice so far? 3 times so far? 4 times? I can't even keep track. He's lost more times than I've lost, and somehow I'm the 14th ranked competitor.
This guy doesn't deserve a title shot. He doesn't deserve to be in the Schmoedown. I beat him. I beat him in the singles match, but Harloff cheated me out of a win. This guy's a real champion here. The pizza guy has no business being in the ring here.
Now, I can't take it away from him and JTE. They have defended their title, and they've defended it numerous times, and they've beaten us twice. Fair enough. They've got it. I can't imagine that this string of lucky guesses continues, though.
I mean, Knost is a joke. When I thought I was going to be playing Cushing in the first round, and I was a little bit nervous, but Knost, he's a nothing. I can't believe I'm even wasting my time with this.
Unless you're a mob enforcer or a second-rate wrestler who carries around toothpicks and just has that as an affectation of like he went to the store one day and was like, you know what's going to cement my look? Fucking toothpicks.
I am 7-0. 7-0 in teams. I have defended the belt 4 or 5 times. I've had it for a full year. Okay? The only thing I want now is that singles belt, because I should have both of them. I should have all the belts. I came within one LA Confidential question of a shot at Merle. And if I had taken Dangerous Dan on, I would have shown you he's nothing more than a safety hazard, okay?
I've already beaten the manager of that band of lunatic, idiot, motley crew schmucks. Now I take on this one. Hopefully I get to knock down every one of these assholes on my way along this journey through the tournament. Because I don't care about you, Jeff. I don't. You're less than 0 to me. You're lower. I have more respect for your toothpicks than I do for you.
Knost, you've shown yourself to be the weak link on top 10. I'm going to show all the fans watching today that you're the weak link in this tournament. And one more thing.
Bottom line, Doughboy, you're a loser.
No big surprise there. A lot of smack talk between Sneider and Knost. They still can't let off of this pizza guy thing. They keep going on the pizza.
He's an entrepreneur.
He is.
He's a small business owner, and they hold that against him like it's some kind of scarlet letter. I don't get it.
Well, that's what they do. They're rotten people, but they are really good at trivia. And led with Grace Hancock and Tom Dagnino. Little Evil is not here today. Burnett is not here today, and Draco not here today. But this is all about Sneider trying to prove that he's as good as he says he is, and we're going to find out right now.
Absolutely, and you want some tail-of-the-tape action here. Jeff Sneider, his strengths are very well-versed and varied. Oscar movies, action-adventure, comic book movies, and movie news scooping. Not that that'll get you points here, but it'll get you a good career. Matt Knost out there, he is very good with 2000s. He's good with, I think, action-adventure as well. Sports movies. If you sit next to Roca enough, you're going to be good at biopic movies as well. It's just going to emanate into you and go into your brain. So I think we got an even match here.
You ready to go?
Let me check. Sippy cup ready. Good. Yep, I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. 3 rounds in the singles ultimate Schmoedown division. Introducing first, representing top 10 with a record of 2 wins, 2 defeats. He is the 2015 Ultimate Schmoedown semifinalist and the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champion, Mighty Matt Knost!
He's out ready for action.
He's ready out. Roca's with him, his team partner.
Look at that.
And what a nice little run they had in the team tournament. These guys are tight. Never once have they ever gotten into an argument, a spat. These two have been together since they formed back in 2015.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. In a world full of egos, these guys they've stuck together through thick and thin.
They've proven they're one of the best teams, and I think Knost now, even though he had a slow start in singles, has proven that he has been good. 2 straight victories, and here to take a big victory if he can beat Jeff Sneider. And his opponent, representing the Lion's Den, with a record of 4 wins, 3 defeats, and 2 knockouts. He's part of the 2016 Team of the Year and the reigning Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champion, the Insneider, Jeff Sneider! There he is. Jeff Sneider with that kind of I go to porn shops jacket on.
Grace Hancock, Tom Dagnino, these guys, I could Christian, it's like I'm almost mesmerized by their egos, and like I can't get over that a group of people just feel so strongly about themselves.
Yeah,
it bothers me.
Well,
sometimes.
Sneider now has become the crown jewel of the Lions Den, and let's see if he's going to prove himself. He's got a lot. He's got a lot on his shoulders today in this match. Can he handle the pressure?
I don't know. He does have a lot on his shoulders, and like you said, that jacket, which I think is illegal in some states now.
It is. Yeah. I almost want to do this so Jeff can see it.
Don't blind him. Don't blind him.
There we go. That's for Jeff. All right, here we go. Okay, guys, so round number 1. It's going to work like this. Competitors get 8 questions worth 1 point apiece. They're going to write the answer on the whiteboard. When it is their time, they are going to turn their answer to the camera and say it at the same time. Do not forget about the JTE rule and the challenge rule. If you don't know what those rules are, please ask. We will explain them. But if not, Jeff Sneider, are you ready?
Bone ready.
Matt Knost, are you ready?
Are we really letting this whole thing slide?
What do you got?
He looks like he prefers his Coke stepped on. This is ridiculous.
So I'm taking you ready.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown. Here we go.
All right.
3 rounds. Question number 1 comes in the realm of comedies, boys. Comedies. Who co-stars with Robert De Niro in the 2002 spoof buddy cop film Showtime?
Do you have Showtime? I can't afford it.
On Go. Go Demand. That type of thing.
Right, that's free?
Ish. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeff Sneider?
Eddie Murphy.
That is correct.
Damn,
Knost.
I wrote Tracy Morgan.
Oh, all right. So,
Gonna be a long day, folks. Gonna be a long
boy.
day.
oh man, Sneider already talking smack here. All
Smack
right.
talk going. Question 2, category animated. What was the name of the sequel to Disney's The Rescuers?
Chris Kaliski, our writer, loves these movies. He loves them.
You can tell which VHS tapes his parents had for him growing up,
loves
you know?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Matt Knost.
The Rescuers Down Under.
That is
Wow,
correct.
big point.
Sneider.
The Rescuers Down Under.
Oh!
Wow! I gotta tell you, he's not good at animated, and he hit that
Wow.
one. That's big. That's a big one. All right, next question. Dramas. In Sicario, who oversees the special joint task force that Emily Blunt is recruited for to apprehend a cartel lieutenant? Please don't ask me to repeat that.
No. I've seen The Devil Wears Prada 20 times.
Is that a true statement?
Yeah, it's a true statement.
Okay.
I like that movie.
It's a good movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeff Sneider.
You know him as Thanos. I call him Josh Brolin.
That is correct. Matt
3-1.
Knost.
The same, Josh Brolin.
There you go.
All
Matt
right,
Knost
3-2.
fighting hard here. 3-2.
All right, guys, question 4, category horror thriller. Horror thriller. These are movies that scare me. Who directed the 2001 sequel to Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal?
They can't really scare you if you've never seen them.
I'm scared by just thinking about seeing them.
It's about as scary as that time when Josh McCouga saw It.
Oh,
Check that out on the channel.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Matt Knost.
Not sure. Jonathan Demme?
That is incorrect.
Correct.
Snyder.
Holy shit. Ridley Scott.
That is
That's
correct.
right up
That is
4-2.
correct. Correct. Snyder still has been perfect so far.
Mm-hmm.
Category of action adventure. Charlton Copley played which character in 2010's The A-Team? I know Matt Knost has seen this film because he
Yeah.
reviewed it with us on Schmoes.
What's-
What's up?
I missed those crowds reacting to
What
something.
happened? I don't know what they're reacting
I
to.
don't know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Jeff Snyder.
Merc.
Merc is incorrect.
No.
Knost.
Murdoch?
That is
All
correct.
right, that's
Matt
correct.
Knost now. 4-3. 4-3.
All right.
The audience
I
picking up on stuff I didn't pick
yeah,
up either.
I don't know. I was too busy looking into your eyes.
That's all right.
All right. Question 6, category sports movies. Sports movies. Who stars as the enforcer Doug the Thug Glatt in the hockey film Goon?
That one.
Yeah.
We have a goon on the Schmoes team. Who would you say it is?
Oh, definitely Josh McCouga.
Oh, really?
Yeah, who would you say?
JTE.
Well, you know, is he an enforcer, though? I don't know.
Kind of,
Okay.
with his movie knowledge. 5. See, I'm a nice stamp today. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Matt Knost.
Sean William Scott?
That is
correct.
correct.
I gave-
Snyder.
Sean William Scott.
There
All
you
right,
go.
we're no longer tied.
Snyder here, 5-4. 5-4. 1 point. 1 point. Good showing here by both competitors. Fantasy sci-fi is the next category. Who directed the fantasy found footage film Chronicle?
You know, I think my life is actually a found footage movie in progress. Like,
You could look
convinced
at it.
people are watching me.
Well, that's actually true. There are people watching you right now. 5,
Oh.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Jeff Snyder.
He doesn't like me very much. Josh Trank.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. That's true. That's correct. And Matt Knost.
Couldn't pull it.
All right,
Had
couldn't
to-
pull it. 6-4. Only
6-4.
2-point lead. That's 2
6-4.
points.
6-4.
All right, final question, gentlemen.
Final question. This category is actors and actresses. Actors. What actor made his feature directorial debut in 2013 with the comedy drama Don John?
Did you see that film?
I did see that film.
Did you really?
I did. Yeah. People don't think I watch movies, but I watch about one every 5 years.
Well,
Really?
I was going to say something not nice to you, and I took it back.
Well, when have that ever stopped you?
On air. 5, 4, 3,
Really? This is your
2,
interpretation?
1. Pens down. Matt Knost.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Correct.
right.
Snyder.
Joseph Gordon.
There you
All
go.
right.
Matt Knost there. 7-5. Snyder having a great round. Only
Yep.
missing 1. Matt Knost, though, only missing 3. Look, 5 points in the first round is a good round. 2 points going into the second round.
Right.
All right,
Right.
so
Round two.
this is where it all changes, Ken.
Yeah, it does. This is the wheel. We are all at the fate of the wheel. The wheel determines our lives in this game, and we've seen it make or break a lot of people in the team tournament.
Yep.
It can make or break people now.
All right, so here we go. Here, round number 2. The competitors are going to spin the wheel. If it lands on a category they do not like the first time, they can spin again, unless, of course, it lands on opponent's choice. Each question, 2 points apiece. If they go to multiple choice, 1 point. You can steal from your opponent in this round. Jeff Sneider, you have a 2-point lead. Would you like to go first or second?
I'm going to betray the Patriots' typical strategy, and I'm going to let Matt Knost go
Wow,
first.
bold strategy.
Those are the type of things,
Bold
you know.
strategy.
change.
Is this going to bite Sneider in the
I
ass?
don't
We're going
know.
to find out in a second. All right, here we go. Matt Knost is going to spin the wheel. Matt, go ahead, give it a spin.
Really wish Tom Cruise was on this.
Not this time. Not this time. And it's going to land on... Oh, no. Come on. All right. Crime movies.
Crime movies.
Crime movies.
Take it, Knost.
Sneider.
No pressure
Tell
going in.
Tarantino, you dick.
I'll go one more.
He's going to spin
All right, he's
again.
gonna go one more.
Spin
All
again.
There you go. There's the spin.
If he gets Hanks, I'm going to be bummed.
There we go. There we go. And Oscar movies.
Oscar movies.
All right, here we go. So,
This category's killed me before. Go for it.
Oscar movies for Matt Knost. I will be asking questions to Matt Knost. Oscar movies, 4 questions. Here we go. All right. First question here. What drama won Best Picture for movies released in 1996? Five.
Go ahead and give me the multiple choice.
All right, is it A, The English Patient, B, Shine, C, Braveheart, D, Secrets and Lies?
A, English Patient.
That's correct.
Point.
All
Point.
right. All right, okay. All right, here we go. Next question. What Barbra Streisand directed film was nominated as Best Picture?
Go ahead and give me the multiple choice.
Is it A, Yentl, B, Nuts, C, The Prince of Tides, D, The Mirror Has Two Faces?
I'll say The Prince of Tides.
That's correct. 1 point.
All right, 1 point. Tie game.
All right. All right. Who played Commodus in the Oscar-winning film Gladiator?
Can you repeat?
Who played Commodus in the Oscar-winning film Gladiator?
Oh, is it?
5, 4, 3.
I'll say Joaquin Phoenix.
That is correct. 2 points.
2 points. 2 points.
2 points. All right. Next question here. This is question number 4. Your final question. Final question. Who won an Oscar for Best Actress for the 1971 film Clute?
Oh, son of a...
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat it.
Who won an Oscar for Best Actress for the 1971 film Clute? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Multiple choice.
A, Mary Tyler Moore. B, Jane Fonda. C, Meryl Streep. D, Sally Field.
B, Jane Fonda.
1 point. So Matt knows.
All right.
Nice little round there for
Got a
Matt
lead.
10-7, a 3-point lead. He's got to hope that Jeff Sneider has a pretty shitty second round, but we'll see.
Hey, we've seen some people
That would have been
whiff.
8 points for the Insneider.
All right, here you
Well-
go, Sneider. You're up.
But it's not. You're down by 3, so
Here we go. Come on, champ, spin it. Here's the spin.
Good enough for you?
That's good.
good enough.
And it's going to land on... Ooh, oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, directors.
Pretty good for him anyway. What do you got?
We will receive.
They're going to receive. All right, directors. He's going... All right, here we go. Directors.
All right. Here we go. 4 questions for you, Jeff.
Don't make
Category.
these too hard, Ken.
I'm going to read what is in front of me, sir. All right, question 1. Which film marked the first collaboration between greats John Ford and John Wayne?
Multiple choice.
A, The Searchers. B, Stagecoach. C, Fort Apache. D, Rio Grande.
Rio Grande.
Incorrect. Matt Knost.
What were B and C again?
I'll read them all. A, The Searchers. B, Stagecoach. C, Fort Apache. D, Rio Grande.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Rio Grande.
Incorrect. Looking for Stagecoach.
All right.
All right, no points on the board.
All right. So
Second question.
John
Second
Ford's
question.
my fucking question.
Your second question, Jeff, if you're ready. What well-known stand-up comedian wrote and directed Pootie Tang?
Louis C.K.
That's correct.
there you
for
go.
2 points. Who wrote and directed both Silverado and Wyatt Earp?
Jesus Christ.
Cheese and rice. 5.
I think I know it, but I'll go
4.
multiple choice.
A, John Milius. B, George Roy Hill. C, Lawrence Kasdan. D, Walter Hill.
5, 4.
Lawrence Kasdan.
That's correct for a point.
Tie it up.
Tie
all right.
game.
Final point.
Final one. Final one. Nicolas Cage and Jason Schwartzman are both nephews of which famous director?
Francis Ford Coppola.
That's correct. 2 points.
All right. So Jeff Sneider there complains about an easy question and gets one to end the round there. 12-10 as we get into round number 3. 2 points here. 2-point
Right.
game. You got the former team champion against the reigning team champion. And man, round number 3. So the competitors will choose 3 numbers from 1 to 20. First one worth 2, second one worth 3, third one worth 5 points. Jeff Sneider, you have a 2-point lead. Please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
9, 12, and 14.
9, 12, and 14. Matt Knost.
3, 6, 10.
3, 6, 10. All right, so Matt Knost, you will be going first, trying to hit your 2-pointer and send it back to Jeff Sneider. You chose category number 3 for your first category. That would be in the realm of dramas. Dramas. All right, here you go, Matt Knost, 2 points. Ellen Burstyn and Jared Leto play mother and son in what 2000 drug-fueled Darren Aronofsky film?
Requiem for a Dream.
Tie game.
2 points.
Tie game. Back to Jeff Sneider now. We'll have a 2-point to send it back to Matt Knost for the 3-pointer.
All right. You chose number 9, Jeff. That is the category of fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. 2-point question. Natalie Portman, James Franco, and Danny McBride star in what 2011 fantasy comedy?
It's what I want you all to call me after this match, Your Highness.
2 points for
right.
Jeff Sneider. All right, it goes back to Matt Knost. It is back and forth. Question number 2, which is his 3-pointer. Category number 6, famous actors and actresses. Here we go. Matt Knost. What film of Zack Snyder's was Michael Fassbender's feature film debut?
300.
3 points.
That's correct.
3 points.
All right.
3
All
points.
right.
Now it goes back to Sneider.
All right, this is going to be a 3-point question for you, Jeff, and this is number 12. You chose that. That is movie characters. Movie characters. 3 points, Jeff. You'll find Hilary Swank playing a local Alaskan detective, Ellie Burr, in what 2002 film?
It's what Knost is going to have after this match, Insomnia.
3
All right.
points. All right. So now Jeff Sneider taking a 2-point lead. Once again, Matt Knost needs to hit his 5-pointer in order to force Jeff Sneider to hit his 5. Matt Knost, you have the category of new releases. New releases.
Oh my God.
Here we go. New releases for your 5-pointer. What veteran actor plays Taylor, who runs the boat for the 2 ladies cage diving in 47 meters down?
Go ahead and give it to him because I didn't see it. I only saw the trailer.
Yes.
Repeat the question for my final one.
What veteran actor plays Taylor, who runs the boat for the 2 young ladies cage diving in 47 meters down? 5, 4, 3,
I'm going to lose on this turd of a movie.
2,
Thomas
1.
Jane.
And your
I have no idea what it
winner,
was. That's an impossible.
ladies and gentlemen, the Insneider, Jeff Sneider.
Wow.
Matthew Modine was the answer.
Matthew
Modine. Matthew
Wow.
Modine was the answer. Matthew Modine. So Matthew Modine, the 5-pointer in new releases, taking out Matt Knost, who played a hell of a game here. It was a question. That's the problem. If you don't see the movie, how can you get it? And so it did all right. It did all right. No screaming.
Still yelling at us there. But you know what? You're right, Christian. This was a back-and-forth game.
was.
Both competitors can hold their heads up high, but Sneider gets the win. But, it comes down to that last one. It's about maybe what you saw, what trailer you might have clicked on, all those kind of things. That's what happens here.
All right,
First round of the tournament.
We're going to throw back to poor Emma Fife. Actually, no, she got lucky. She doesn't have to interview Jeff Sneider because that's the despicable Grace. There she is. And then we're also going to have, who else? That's right, Matt Knost talking to Emma Fife.
Hey, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans. I'm Grace Hancock here with the champion, the #1 player. I mean, you guys know the resume. It's just getting sad playing all these losers. You know what I mean? Jeff Sneider, you absolutely killed that. He was barely ahead of you ever except for in round 2 when you let him go first. Other than that, you just slayed him. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. It was definitely a good win. Knost brought it this match. He made me sweat a little.
I got to give Pete's guy credit. He did play well.
Yeah,
he did play well.
He definitely played well.
All right, Boy Scouts.
I had 2 points on him in the first round, but then he tied it up in that second round. I would have gotten 8 points on his questions that he ended up getting 5 on, but I only got 5 in the second round.
Right.
But man, my heart does go out to him on that last question. That was impossible. That's why you guys saw me celebrating early. I was like, I don't think anyone in this room is going to get that.
But also, did you feel like his questions in the last round, his 2 and 3 point questions were they were like half-point questions.
Yeah, I mean, come on, those were pretty easy. I guess it's all in the luck of the draw. I'm fortunate.
Rigged.
Yeah, I'm fortunate that I escaped with a victory today. But you know what? I always felt confident.
Well, of course, you're the best.
There was never any point where I really thought I was going to lose.
Yeah, I
so.
wouldn't use the word escaped with a victory. That you won fair and square and easy at that.
Yes, of course. And I was curious to see what my 5-point question was going to be, but I guess we'll never know.
And so, a funny little twist of fate here. Moving forward, there's a possibility that you might be playing Little Evil himself.
Oh, man.
What a fishy turn of events, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah. That's real, right? Isn't that real?
That's real.
You know who did that.
Yeah.
You know how it was set up.
Christian's trying to drive us apart.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Dude,
He's
did you
trying
guys
to drive a nail through us.
Did you see the rankings? I mean, anyone who's put together a bracket knows how to do the rankings. Christian said they were doing it a little different this year. Yeah.
Oh, are we now?
Different is
A
now
little
code word for
different.
incorrectly.
He stacks the deck constantly. He's been doing it forever.
Right. So, I mean, okay, worst comes to worst. What are we going to do?
It'll be like worlds colliding. I'm sure there'll be maybe a gentleman's agreement not to just embarrass the other one. But I think I would win, but
Yeah?
who can say the way JT's been playing lately?
Yeah, and then who's next? Like Andreyko plays Burnett.
Right.
He's going to try to get all the lines and then people out of here. This guy's crazy.
Okay, but what if you end up not fighting JT and you end up fighting Drew? What
Oh,
are your
boy.
What are your thoughts on this?
I beat McWeenie once before. I know he's hungry for revenge. He definitely wants to give me a smack. So I say bring it. I'm not going to shy away from that challenge.
Who would you rather play, Drew or JT?
I guess I'd rather play Drew because I feel like I
You would
owe
feel
him
better
that
beating him?
Yeah, I don't want to go against JT unless I absolutely have to, and we'll see what happens when we cross that bridge.
All right, guys. Well, I'm looking forward to see how this all turns out with one interesting commissioner at the top of all this nonsense.
Guy's a cheating loser.
And now to the ultimate loser, Emma Fife.
Grace, I think you really need to get a new bit. Anyway, we are here with Matt Knost, the mighty one, strong competitor here in the Schmoedown, who unfortunately, you almost had him today, Matt, and it just came down to that one impossible question.
Do you want to rephrase that in a question that no one in this room could be able to answer? Because then I'll feel at home.
Right.
I will feel at home then, because that's what I'm used to when I face off in the singles.
Yeah.
I've had questions in the past who are like, I'm sorry, I don't even think their mother could answer this question. Because congrats to Matthew Modine. I'm glad Stranger Things has opened up more acting jobs for you. I hope you get these easy paydays. You get to Michael Caine it and travel all over the world because nobody fucking knew the answer to that question in this room. And I don't blame Sneider for getting up and dancing around before because that's what I would have done. Be like, there's no fucking way that he knows this answer.
I mean, I'm with you. I agree. He probably didn't know the answer himself, but I have to commend you, Matt Knost. Way to stay alive in that Oscar category because that is a strength of Sneider's, and you didn't give up a single question to him.
No, I should have. The clue I knew, and I shouldn't have gone to multiple choice. I was getting ready to guess Jane Fonda. But at the same time, Sneider played a hell of a game. And I made mistakes, and he took advantage of those mistakes, and here we are. I'm now in the second interview crying about my spilled milk. So, Skaliski, we're going to have words, my friend. Because if you're going to do that for a new release, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I feel like there should be some kind of monetary thing. Like it should hit a certain amount of millions for it to be considered a new release. Not something that looked like was just like 1 or 2 weeks in the theater and went straight to DVD. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, right.
It made less than a tub of popcorn at the theater.
That would be like throwing in a Gem and the Holograms question or something from when that movie came out. It's true. Yeah, I agree with you. There's gotta be a bar for new releases and 47 Meters Down. Was that the name of the movie? Don't even remember it.
You saw the trailer, so you saw the movie, and everybody went, I don't need to see this because it looks terrible.
Yep.
One more thing. Skaliski, if you add an Inhumans question, I'm going to come up there to whatever middle state you live in and kick your ass. You understand? That is not going to count as a new release.
So, Matt Knost, sadly, this is where your tournament is going to end.
Yes.
How do you feel about your opponent, Jeff Sneider? Do you think he's going to go far? Do you think the next person he goes up against is going to take him down? What are your predictions?
Well, look, Sneider knows his stuff. So it really comes down to will he get some categories and questions that just fall into his gray zone, which we all have. Could easily happen. Could happen to anybody except Roca, who's going to win this whole damn thing. Right here. You're looking at your future champion. And, yeah, that's all that matters. That's all that matters right there. That guy winning. Sneider can piss off, and so can the rest of the kitten club. I don't care. I hope someone curb stomps him, though. I will... I'll pay for the boots.
I will pay whoever does the stomping. And Roca, how are you feeling going into the tournament now? Are you feeling like you're going to be able to get redemption for your teammate here, Matt Knost?
I think so. Matt and we're hitting on all cylinders. Ever since that show came back, which the fans wanted us to bring that back, we bring that back. We've come back to our love of movies. We're more driven, more motivated than ever before. Jason Inman, fantastic guy. Loved him on Team Trek. Big fan of Jason Inman. Big fan of his wife. I've said this many, many times. I love them both together. But you're in the way. I got to get to that title. That's what it all matters. I was one question away from defeating Dan Murrell and retiring him as being unable to defeat me. And I could have been on that Mount Rushmore in the center. But unfortunately, I got to earn my way back through a tournament. So, Jason Inman, you're just the next person. I got to take you out, my friend. And you said you wanted me. You talked all that stuff at the five-way. You said you wanted me. And Christian Harloff, I know he wants me because he wants that revenge tour to be complete. And this time, Christian, no blindfolds, no games, no bullshit. Straight up one-on-one. So once and for all, you can stop crying about it. I'm going to take you out.
Roca, you have proven yourself to be nothing if not persistent.
True.
In this competition, and I expect to see great things from you.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, Matt Knost, we will not get that chance, but I know you're going to come back strong in the future.
Sure. Sure.
And, if nothing else, continue to be a strong team member of Team Top 10, who are definitely one of the greatest teams we have here in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team League.
Can I just go ahead and put my name into the tournament for impossible questions? Because two out of my 4 singles matches now, I've gotten categories and questions are just like, I got nothing for you.
There might be something with Christian, because Christian's the one.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
The guy that said that we buried a hatchet and then now,
Whoa. Okay, guys.
I know.
Don't go blaming the commissioner for everything.
It's
You're
probably true. I'm
starting
just
to tread
bitter.
into kitten club
I'm
territory
I'm just bitter. A guy that pops 3 buttons on his shirt in public.
Well,
I'm just bitter.
And speaking of the man who pops 3 buttons on his shirt in public, back to you, Christian and Ken.
So as you see Jeff Sneider complaining about the rules of the game and complaining about this, talking about how he's going to be the one to take the title and Spectacular, blah, 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 blah. We know that we do it. We're used to him talking that and all that stuff. But what I love about this, the way that it all sized up, and by the way, I thought Matt Knost, even though he was, obviously a little upset about the match, in question, played a hell of a game for himself.
He did.
Really good, great showing. Probably one of the best showings we've seen out of Matt Knost. It was great. He just didn't, that was a bum luck of the question.
Yeah, and you're going up against Sneider. If you go toe-to-toe with that guy, you got the chops. So
17-15 is not a bad way to go out in your sword, and I think that look, what I love about this, the way this all sizes up, is that Jeff Sneider now sits back and waits to see who wins between either Drew McWeeny or JTE, which I love. Can you imagine?
I would love that.
Can you imagine? I don't know if JT can get past Drew McWeeny, but either way, Jeff Sneider will play against either Drew McWeeny, who he's defeated once before,
right,
or his partner, JTE. So that's all coming, but you know what else is coming? Tons and tons of matches. Guys, thank you so very much for joining us today. Make sure that you like, comment, and share. It helps the league tremendously. You like more matches like we did with the Schmoedown? Well, if you guys keep commenting, doing all the liking, then you're going to see a lot more of those. For Ken Knapsack, I'm Christian Harloff. Check out the Schmoedown Rundown and the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group, and we'll see you next time.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Josh McCougar here with your fantasy update. Schmoedown, more like whoa down. It's Matt Knost, Jeff Sneider, more like get off the Sneider. With a win over Matt Knost, more like Graham Knost, the producer of Justified. Woo! Matt Knost, who knew that part of the top 10 team, he was going to be the guy that is now carrying the team. It was John Roca, more like John Noka. Oh! Should just call him John Nostka. Oh! Woo-hoo-hoo! Let me tell you something. You thought that Matt Knost might come in here with a win, but Jeff El Jefe Sneider. That cartwheel almost worked. You guys are making me break here on the Fantasy Update. All right, real quick. Either one of these guys are consistently decent in fantasy. They're not going to score a ton of points. They're not going to be a William Bibiani, but they're always going to be consistent around the 12 to 15 mark. If you don't have one of those, they're like a running back too. Handcuff them with somebody that may be scoring less points or more points. They are playing a lot of matches. They are going to contend for a championship, and they are coming in hot every time. Matt Knost, Jeff Sneider, either one. Great in fantasy. However, Jeff Sneider is on his way towards a championship. So you can smell it now. You can smell what the Jefe is cooking. His name might be Matt Knost, but right now I'm saying Matt Yest in fantasy. In fantasy. You may not like Team Patriots, more like Team No Waitriots. That's your fantasy update. For all your other fantasy news, go to SD something on Twitter. You guys know what. Let me look at it on my phone real quick. I'm going to yell at it. I'm going to yell. Hey there. What are you guys doing? At SD Rundown Stats. There's Christian Harloff with his really healthy lunch. It smells terrific. We'll see you next time on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.